Okay, my dear students, I want to welcome you for the new one video. It's all about words and phrases that we use for expressing a personal point of view. आज चाहिँ म तपाईहरुलाई यो क्लासमा चाहिँ विशेष गरी हामीले व्यक्तिगत विचार व्यक्त गर्न प्रयोग गरिएका शब्दहरू र वाक्यांशहरू के हुन सक्छन् त्यसको बारेमा छलफल गर्न गइरहेका छौं र मैले यहाँ तपाईहरुलाई विशेष गरी तपाई अंग्रेजीमा बोल्दाखेरि तपाईले अत्यन्तै प्रयोग गर्ने केही वर्ड्सहरू र केही फ्रेजेसहरू लिएर आएको छु जसमा सुरुमा तपाईले देख्न सक्नुहुन्छ इन माई ओपिनियन भन्दा तपाईले बुझ्नुहुन्छ मेरो विचारमा तपाईले केही कुराहरू कुनै पनि टपिकमा आफूले केही कुराहरू बोल्दै हुनुहुन्छ भने तपाईले मेरो विचारमा भनेर तपाईले कुनै पनि कुराहरू सुरु गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ कुनै पनि कन्टेन्टलाई तपाईको विचारमा के छ भनेर सोध्दाखेरि मेरो विचारमा मलाई यस्तो लाग्छ भनेर तपाईले सुरु गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ जस्तै गरी आई बिलिभ दैट मलाई विश्वास छ कि केही कुरामा तपाईले आफ्नो ओपिनियन राख्दाखेरि आई बिलिभ दैट मलाई विश्वास छ कि आई वुड लाइक टु पोइन्ट आउट दैट म यो कुरा निर्देशन गर्न चाहन्छु कि म औल्याउन चाहन्छु कि I would suggest that म सुझाव दिन्छु कि in my experience मेरो अनुभवमा what I mean is that मेरो मतलब यो हो कि personally I think व्यक्तिगत रूपमा मलाई लाग्छ कि I am of the opinion that मलाई लाग्छ कि अथवा I think that मेरो धारणा यो छ कि यसरी हामीले यी केही फ्रेजेसहरुलाई कसरी आफ्नो ओपिनियन आफ्नो विचार व्यक्त गर्दाखेरि प्रयोग गर्ने भनेर आजको क्लासमा सिक्न गइरहेका छौं र हामीले सुरुमा इन माई ओपिनियन बाट हामी सुरु गर्छौं र यो क्लासमा केही विद्यार्थीहरु पनि हुनुहुन्छ उहाँहरुले पनि यसमा केही सेन्टेन्सहरु बनाएर यो भिडियो विद्यार्थीहरुको लागि अत्यन्तै उपयोगी बनाउनको लागि मलाई सहयोग गर्नुहुनेछ र यसमा सुरुमा आई वान्ट टु गो फर द टपिक यस इन माई ओपिनियन मेरो विचारमा जस्तै तपाईले कुनै पनि टपिकमा तपाई बोल्दै हुनुहुन्छ मेरो विचारमा मलाई यस्तो लाग्छ मेरो विचारमा मलाई त्यस्तो लाग्छ मेरो विचारमा यो छ जस्तै कहिलेकाहीँ प्रश्नहरु आउँछ व्हाट डु यु थिंक अबाउट बालेन भन्दाखेरि तपाईले भन्न सक्नुहुन्छ इन माई ओपिनियन बालेन इज द राइट क्यान्डिडेट फर काठमाडौँ यस यु क्यान से लाइक दिस व्हाट डु यु थिंक अबाउट योर लेक्चर स्टडी भनेर तपाईलाई सोध्दाखेरि इन माई ओपिनियन माई स्टडी इज गोइङ वेल यसै तपाईले आफ्नो मेरो विचारमा मलाई यस्तो लाग्छ कि मेरो विचारमा भनेर सुरु गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ जस्तै यहाँ एउटा वाक्य हेर्नु होला मेरो विचारमा राम दोषी छ इन माई ओपिनियन राम इज गिल्टी तपाईले व्यक्तिगत आफ्नो पुरै हामीले वी आर लर्निङ अबाउट वर्ड्स एन्ड फ्रेजेस युज्ड टु एक्सप्रेस योर पर्सनल पोइन्ट अफ भ्यू व्यक्तिगत विचार व्यक्त गर्न प्रयोग गरिएका वाक्यहरूलाई हामीले पढ्दैछौं फेरि पनि मैले तपाईहरुलाई यो कुरा दोहोर्याउन चाहे कुनै पनि टपिकमा तपाई बोल्दाखेरि कुनै पनि विषयमा तपाई बोल्दाखेरि मेरो विचारमा मलाई यस्तो लाग्छ कि अथवा मेरो विचारमा भन्ने तपाईले आफ्नो ओपिनियन राख्दा आफ्नो विचार राख्दाखेरि तपाईले इन माई ओपिनियन एउटा यो फ्रेजेसलाई प्रयोग गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ यो फ्रेज तपाईले मेरो विचारमा इन माई पर्सपेक्टिभ इन माई भ्यू यसलाई अरु वर्डहरुमा पनि लेख्न सक्नुहुन्छ इन माई भ्यू जस्तै यहाँ हेर्नुस् नेक्स्ट वान सेन्टेन्स मेरो विचारमा उसलाई यो केसको बारेमा थाहा छैन इन माई ओपिनियन ही डजन्ट नो अबाउट दिस केस मेरो विचारमा उसलाई यो केसको बारेमा थाहा छैन यसरी हामीले केस सेन्टेन्सहरु बनाउन सक्छौं सो क्यान यु प्लिज स्पीक सम सेन्टेन्सेस ओभर हियर आई वान्ट माई स्टुडेन्ट्स टु इन्टरेक्ट विथ मी यु शुड स्पीक ओभर हियर can you try Sanjay sir may I request you to speak some Hemang do you want to speak some sentences by using in my opinion
yes sure sir
okay
see sir like what my view on in my opinion is like we are discussing on some topics and you have different view and but I have different view in that sense I can say that in my opinion Balen is the right candidate. Suppose if you are not agree with that statement, that is your view. But as per my view, per my view, in that while making sentence, I would say, in my opinion, Balen is the right candidate for the Kathmandu city.
Yes, you're right. It's very good. Yeah. So can you please make other sentences over here by using this phrase?
May I say?
Yes, please.
In my opinion, you are a great teacher for English learner.
Thank you so much. So anyone over here? Elena yes, agree? Anyone over here, my students? You can try to speak. Yes, Shemang, do you want?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
In my opinion, this decision is right.
Yeah, in my opinion, this decision is right. So my students, as Sanjay said, whenever you are expressing your thought, whenever you are talking about your view, whenever you are talking about what you think is correct, then in that situation, you should say, in my opinion, mero vicharma. In my opinion, online class is very good for learning English. In my opinion, I'm right. In my opinion, Ram comes to help us. So in this way, you can make so many sentences over here. So let's go for the next one topic also. So dear students, here we have in the one, let's say, phrase that I want you to understand. I believe that. म विश्वास गर्छु कि. अब तपाईले फेरि पनि कुनै अर्को टपिकमा तपाईले आफ्नो व्यक्तिगत विचार व्यक्त गर्दा म विश्वास गर्छु कि ऊ निर्दोष छ. I believe that he is innocent. I believe that they are going to help us. I believe that we get good politician in the future. I believe that Balen solves many problems of Kathmandu. Yes. यसै तपाईले सेन्टेन्स बनाउनुस्. म विश्वास गर्छु कि. जस्तै यहाँ एउटा सेन्टेन्स हेर्नुस् त. यहाँ मैले I believe that she is innocent. म विश्वास गर्छु कि उनी निर्दोष छिन्. I believe that she is innocent. Yes. म विश्वास गर्छु कि उनी निर्दोष छिन्. Yes. I believe that Nepal will get a good, let's say, political leader in the future. म विश्वास गर्छु कि नेपालले भविष्यमा राम्रो political leader पाउनेछ. In this way, we make sentences. So can you try? Can you speak over here? It is entirely your, let's say, agreement. Yes. Can you speak over here, my students? Do you want to speak something?
May I, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
I believe that I can improve my English speaking.
Yeah, I believe that I can improve my English speaking. Is very good. म विश्वास गर्छु कि मैले मेरो अंग्रेजी बोल्ने सिपलाई improve गर्न सक्छु. I believe that I can teach properly. I believe that I can guarantee. In this way we speak. Yes, I believe that they are supportive. I believe that we get good politician in the future. Okay, can you please?
I believe that you will not speak lie.
Yeah, I believe that you will not speak a lie. It's very good.
I believe that I'll be a good leader in coming days.
Yeah, I believe that I will be a good leader in coming days. So in this way you can speak. So can you try some other sentences over here? Can you speak, my students? I want you to. Yes, really.
Yeah, I believe that I'll get justice.
Yeah, I believe that I get justice, or I will get justice. It's very good sentence. I really thank you, my students. Please, you have a look at this one. Again, I'm telling you that you are learning about some words, my students, that you use to express your view. Whenever you are expressing your view, whenever you are expressing your thought in that situation, you should use these phrases. I believe that they are supportive. I believe that she is not involved in this case. In this way, you can express your view by using this phrase, I believe that. Now let's go for the next one over here. So here we have the next one, a topic. I would like to point that, or I would like to point out that, you can say, I would like to point out that, okay? What do you say over here? I would like to point out that means, ma aulauna chahanchu ki. I would like to point out that. Here should be one word, point out. What do you say, my students? Like, can you try? Can you try to speak over here? I would like to point out that. What do you want to say? म यो कुरा राख्न चाहन्छु कि, म यो कुरा निर्देश गर्न चाहन्छु कि. In this way you speak. I would like to point out that. Can you try? Can you try some sentences? म औल्याउन चाहन्छु कि. In this way you have to speak. Can you try? I request you.
I would like to point out that Ram is going to speak truth.
Yeah, I would like to point out that Ram is going to speak the truth. Like this here, I would like to point out that he is innocent in this case. म यो कुरा निर्देश गर्न चाहन्छु कि ऊ यो केसमा निर्दोष छ. यसै तपाईले आफ्नो विचार तपाईले राख्दाखेरि, I would like to point out that he is going to deliver a speech. म यो कुरा औल्याउन चाहन्छु कि, अथवा म यो कुरा, अथवा उहाँले भाषण दिन जाँदै हुनुहुन्छ भनेर म औल्याउन चाहन्छु, अथवा यो कुरा म निर्देशन गर्न चाहन्छु कि उहाँले भाषण दिन जाँदै हुनुहुन्छ. यसरी हामीले हाम्रो व्यक्तिगत विचार राख्दाखेरि हामी प्रयोग गर्न सक्छौं. Can you try some other sentences over here? I want you to speak. Can you try, my students? You can speak so many sentences over here. I would like to point out. I would like to point out that there are some mistakes in your homework, you can say. I would like to point out that you have some problems in your speaking. You can say, म यो कुरा निर्देश गर्न चाहन्छु कि, म यो कुरा point out गर्न चाहन्छु कि, औल्याउन चाहन्छु कि भनेर भन्दाखेरि हामीले I would like to point out that लाई प्रयोग गर्छौं। अब तपाईले आफ्नो विचार राख्दाखेरि म यो कुरा प्रष्ट पार्न चाहन्छु कि, म यो कुरा औल्याउन चाहन्छु कि भनेर तपाईले कुनै पनि टेन्समा यो प्रयोग गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ। I would like to point out that he was in village when the incident occurred. You can see. Can you try, Shushan? Mamta ma'am, do you want to speak here?
Yes, sir.
Sir,
May
yeah.
I, sir?
Yes.
I would like to point out that the examination schedule will publish soon.
Yes, very good. It's a very nice one. Next one over here. Try to speak, my students. You should.
I would like to point out that the admission in EasyWay language is going to open soon.
Yes, you're right. Sure, it's very good.
yes,
I would like to point out that we get so many advantages from online class. Do you agree with it, my students?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now we are going for the next one topic over here. And the next one that we have over here is the next one phrase, my students. It's all about, let's say, I would suggest that, म सुझाव दिन्छु कि, तपाईले कसैलाई के कुराको बारेमा सुझाव दिँदै हुनुहुन्छ, मानौ तपाईले कसैलाई के कुरा भन्दै हुनुहुन्छ, म तिमीलाई यो सुझाव दिन्छु कि, म तिमीलाई त्यो सुझाव दिन्छु कि भनेर तपाईले आफ्नो विचार व्यक्त गर्दाखेरि I would suggest that, म सुझाव दिन्छु कि। जस्तै I would suggest that you should join English language class before joining IELTS. मैले दिन्छु नि सजेस्ट। I would like to suggest भन्न पनि मिल्यो। I would suggest that you should join English language class before joining IELTS. IELTS join गर्नुभन्दा अगाडि तपाईले English language class join गर्नुपर्छ भन्ने म सुझाव दिन्छु। यसरी हामीले प्रयोग गर्छौं। I would suggest that. अहिले हामीले यी शब्दहरू पढ्दै छौं, यी फ्रेजेसहरू पढ्दै छौं जसले हामीलाई भोलि अंग्रेजीमा बोल्दाखेरि सहयोग गर्नेछ। हाम्रो विचार हामीले व्यक्त गर्दाखेरि यी फ्रेजेसहरूलाई हामीले प्रयोग गर्छौं। Can you try some sentences over here?
I would suggest that you should not go to Pokhara during rainy season.
Yeah, I would suggest that we should not go to Pokhara during rainy season. It's very good sentence. Can you try other sentences?
Yes.
Yes.
I would
I would-
suggest that you speak with Alina for solving the problem.
Yes. I would suggest that you should speak with Elena for solving the problems. Very good sentence. Yes, yes. I would suggest that Ram must go to a hospital because he's suffering from fever. I can add some other sentence also. I would suggest that Ram must go to hospital. म रामलाई अस्पताल जानुपर्छ भन्ने सुझाव दिन्छु। यसरी हेर्दाखेरि I would suggest that भन्दा के बुझियो भने यो सुझाव दिन्छु, म तिमीलाई त्यो सुझाव दिन्छु भनेर भन्दाखेरि हामीले यो प्रयोग गर्छौं। तपाईले भन्न सक्नुहुन्छ I would suggest that you must be good at English if you want to go for IELTS exam. I would suggest that you get so many job opportunities if you are good at English. So can you try? Can you try to speak over here, my
Yes, sir.
students?
yes, sir.
Yes.
I would suggest that you should take your medicine on time.
Yes, you're right. I would suggest that you should take your medicine on time. It's very good suggestion. Yes, it's very good suggestion. I would suggest that you should go to hospital for your health checkup. It's very good sentence by the student. Really, I want to thank you for this sentence.
I would suggest that to wake up early in the morning to be physically fit.
You're right. It's very good. You're right. So next one over here. Do you want to speak? Please, I request you to express yourself. The more you speak, the more you learn, my students. Speaking in English is like playing football. When you play football, you are playing with balls. I mean, you are playing with ball, and your, let's say, target is to score goal. Here, like this, you should play with balls. Only then you can be perfect. Can you try some other sentences?
I would suggest that not to be shy while speaking English.
Yeah, I would suggest that you should remain silent while learning English. You should be violent. Only then you learn. Yes.
Yes.
Very good, my student. Thank you so much. Now I'm going for the next one phrase. In my experience. In my experience means here also, my students, you are going to express your point of view, your personal point of view. To express your personal point of view, in my experience, this one phrase is in use. मेरो अनुभवमा भनेर तपाईले आफ्नो व्यक्तिगत विचार व्यक्त गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ। मेरो अनुभवमा भनेर भन्दा के भन्नु भने, in my experience I have knowledge of working as an officer. In my experience, Mamata has knowledge of working as an IT engineer. I can see. In my experience, many students are learning English nowadays. In my experience, many students are going to abroad. In my experience, Nepalese are paying a lot of tax to the government. So, you're going to speak. In your experience, yes, in my experience, online class is very effective. What do you say about yourself? What do you say in your experience?
In my experience, doing business is better than doing job.
Yes. In my experience, doing business is better than doing job. It's very good. You can speak so many. Kamala Chalishe. I want Samragi. I want Mamata to speak over Hemang, Suresh.
In my experience, we can do everything for our country.
Yes. In my experience, we can do everything for our country. In my experience, nothing is impossible if our effort is high. In my experience, nothing is impossible if our effort is high. Everything can be possible. In my experience, all of you can speak in English if you follow my guidance. Yes, I can say like this. So can you try? Can you try some other sentences?
In my experience, higher education is essential to build a career.
Very good, my student. Thank you so much. Next one over here. Do you want to make some sentences? Try to make as many sentences as you can so that you can learn, my students. Okay, now we are going for the next one. Phrase.
Sir.
Yes?
I have one statement.
Okay, you can speak, my dear.
Yes, in my experience, imagination is more important than knowledge.
Yes, in my experience, imagination is more powerful than knowledge because imagination can take us there where knowledge can't. Do you agree with this?
Yes, sir.
Sanjay, do you agree with my thought?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Yeah. Sure. Let's go for what I mean is that. What I mean is that means even this is one of the phrases that you use in order to express a personal point of view, my students. Whenever you are expressing personal point of view, you should use even this phrase. What I mean is that. मेरो मतलब यो हो कि तपाईले आफ्नो विचार राख्दै हुनुहुन्छ कि. What I mean is that I'm going to start a new project. मेरो भनाइको अर्थ यो हो कि मेरो मतलब यो हो कि म नयाँ project सुरु गर्दैछु. What I mean is that I'm going to start a new project. What I mean is that they should take rest. मेरो मतलब यो हो कि उनीहरूले आराम गर्नुपर्छ. What I mean is that I need money for the program. मेरो मतलब यो हो कि मैले भन्न खोजेको यो हो कि उनीहरूले चाहिँ के गर्नुपर्छ कार्यक्रम उनीहरूलाई चाहिँ कार्यक्रमको लागि पैसा चाहिन्छ. So can you try some sentences?
Sir, what I mean is that I'll join the party after some times.
Yes. What I mean is that I'm joining party after some time. Okay, Mamta, what do you want to say?
What I mean is that she's sitting with you. Is it correct?
Pardon?
What I mean is that she is sitting with you.
She is speaking with you.
Sitting.
Yes.
Sitting, sir.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Sure. Next one. Asmita, do you want to speak here? Shushan? Hemang, I want you to speak here. Hemang, may I request you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you can.
Yeah. What I mean is that you should go to school on time.
Yes, you are right. What I mean is that you should go to school on time. What I mean is that you should be conscious regarding short case. What I mean is that you should speak in English if you want to be perfect. If you want to be good at English, you should speak in English. Okay. What I mean is that. Are you feeling easy to understand, my students? It is
Yes,
clear
sir.
to you?
Yes, sir.
Sanjay sir?
Yes, sir.
Suresh, everyone, are you understanding properly?
Yes, sir.
You must be clear about what I'm teaching you. This is live class and recorded also. Live recorded. Because I never record without students. I know that. I can fly in the sky. That's why I'm flying. So I request you, try to understand and ask me if there was any question, if there was any problem, so that you are confused. Later on, when you go for speaking, my students, there are so many situations you have to speak by using these phrases. And you must be perfect. You must be good at what you are saying. So now let's go for the next one over here. Personally, I think that means व्यक्तिगत रूपमा मलाई लाग्छ कि तपाईले आफ्नो विचार राख्दै हुनुहुन्छ कि पर्सनली तपाईले केही कुराको बारेमा भन्दै हुन्छ पर्सनली आई थिंक दैट व्यक्तिगत रूपमा मलाई लाग्छ कि मलाई यो लाग्छ कि म यो सोच्छु कि भन्दाखेरि हामीले यो फ्रेज युज गर्छौं पर्सनली आई थिंक दैट ही इज कमिङ टुडे व्यक्तिगत रूपमा मलाई लाग्छ कि उ आज आउँदै छ अथवा उहाँ आज आउँदै हुनुहुन्छ तपाईले भन्नुस् त पर्सनली आई थिंक दैट Ravi Lamichhane is going to bring change. Personally, I think that Balen is going to bring change in Kathmandu. Personally, I think that Nilima gets 7 band in IELTS. Personally, I think that you all can improve your English through my instruction. Sure. Can you try? Can you speak some sentences over here, my students? Personally, I think. Can you try?
Personally, I think that they will be traveling to Kathmandu day before yesterday.
Yeah, they were traveling. Yeah, you should speak in past tense.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So can you try some other? Mamata ma'am, do you want to speak among Suresh?
Yes, sir,
So many students are over here on Zoom class.
Yes.
Can you please speak?
May I, sir?
Yes.
Personally, I think that Sanjay improved the English language a lot from attending the Easy Way class.
Yeah, Sanjay now he is flying in the sky. Personally, I think that Sanjay is flying like a bird in the sky because he has improved a lot. Personally, I think that all of you improve one day. Okay. So personally, I think भन्दा बित्तिकै के भन्नु पर्यो व्यक्तिगत रूपमा तपाईले आफ्नो विचार राख्दै हुनुहुन्छ के व्यक्तिगत रूपमा मलाई लाग्छ कि भोलि उनीहरु आउँदैछन्. Personally, I think that they are coming tomorrow. In this way, you can speak. Personally, I think that there is no problem. Okay. I think you are understanding very well, my students. Do you have any confusion? Do you have any question that you want to ask me?
No, sir.
Okay, yeah.
Sir, one thing, sir.
Yes.
One thing, sir.
Okay.
These all what you have taught. I mean, now, like in my opinion, personally, these all same meaning, or there is a
a different meaning. I mean to say that you are talking about, the phrase that you should use whenever you express your personal point of view. However, meaning is different. Like personally, I think that means you are not saying, I think that you are not saying, in my opinion, but you are saying you are decorating your languages. These are in fact vocabularies of speaking. You know why? Whenever you are expressing your personal point of view, you can start by using any that I have taught to you.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a very good idea, my students. Whenever you speak, you can start by using any phrase that I have taught to you. Okay. Now let's go for this one. I'm of the opinion that. Mero dharana yo cha ki. I'm of the opinion that. Then whenever you speak, I'm of the opinion that is okay. उहाँ ठीक हुनुहुन्छ भन्ने मेरो धारणा छ अथवा मेरो धारणा यो छ कि उहाँ ठीक हुनुहुन्छ अथवा मलाई लाग्छ उहाँ ठीक हुनुहुन्छ यसरी तपाईले भन्न मिल्छ. I think that पनि तपाईले युज गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ यहाँ. I think that मलाई लाग्छ कि. I'm of the opinion that he should or we should help to the needy people. हामीले खाँचोमा परेका मानिसहरूलाई भनेको समस्यामा रहेका मानिसहरूलाई सहयोग गर्नुपर्छ भन्ने मेरो धारणा छ. I'm of the opinion that English language is one of the must or one of the important parts of our life. अंग्रेजी भाषा हाम्रो जीवनको एक महत्त्वपूर्ण भाग हो भन्ने विचारमा छु. म अंग्रेजी भाषा हाम्रो जीवनको महत्त्वपूर्ण भाग हो भन्ने विचारमा छु. यसरी I think भनेर पनि तपाईले भन्न सक्नुहुन्छ. I think लाई पनि प्रयोग गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ. I think that English is very important part of our life In this way, you can speak. So my students, I have taught you so many phrases over here that you can use whenever you are expressing a personal, let's say, or your personal point of view. This is for your speaking. Whenever you go for speaking, my students, you speak by using these words whenever you need to present your view on any topic. Whenever you are asked, just for an example, I want to ask one question to Sanjay sir. Sanjay sir, what do you think about the political situation of our country?
In my opinion, it is not going so well because all the politicians are only looking for earning money. They are not going to develop our country. Whenever they get chance, they are just looting the funds from our economy.
What do you personally think about this matter?
I personally think that we people have to change the so-called corrupted politician. We have to give chance to, in my opinion, you have to give chance to younger people who has a good vision, who are well educated.
Okay, Mamata ma'am, I want to ask you.
Yes, sir.
Mamata ma'am, suppose one of your friends is addicted to drugs. What would you like to suggest him?
I would suggest that he can do anything for his health, for improving his life.
Yeah, I mean to say, suppose one of your friends, yeah, you can say he can do anything to be healthy, you can say, but if one of your friends is addicted to drugs, how would you suggest? I mean, what would you suggest? I would suggest that you should stop taking drugs because it causes different types of diseases in his body. Yes.
And I would suggest that he has to visit rehab center to get rid of drug addiction.
Okay, Hemang, I want to ask you, Hemang.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Many people are moving to foreign country. What do you think, in your experience, the government should do to stop this?
In my experience, in Nepal, there should be certain salary for the employers, and there should be the process of providing education to both rich and poor people, so that they can they can get education.
Okay, yeah, I have one more sentence for one of you over here, my students. I mean, I want to ask one of you. I go for, let's say, next one is Twain. Okay, Sanjay or anyone who wants to say, I just ask you. Many people believe that they can earn a lot of money by going to foreign country. What do you believe, or what do you think? You can say, I think that also, you can say. Who wants to speak?
Personally, I think that it is not easy to earn money by going abroad. Like we think, we have to struggle so hard. So in my opinion, we have to be better educated, in order to get, good income.
Okay, here I have in the one question to express your personal, let's say, a point of view. Yes. In my opinion, every politician in my country is corrupted. I think like that. I may be wrong also. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. What do you think we should do to develop our country? Or
in
what
my opinion,
yes.
In my opinion, we have to look after four sectors: education, health, sports, and infrastructure. So if we divide all these four category in different, different way, and when we work or when we want to develop, we can, in few years, in like, let's say in 5 years, or maybe in 10 years, we can make Singapore, kind of things, because we are very rich in natural things. So in my opinion, if you divide in this all four categories, will be well-developed country within 10 years.
Yeah, you're right, my students. Thank you so much. This was for today's class, dear students. We will meet each other tomorrow. See you tomorrow.